Welcome to OG's News, your source for the latest news from your favorite brands. Sponsored by Iggy's. I'm your host, the POPThusiast, 3-time Guinness World Record holder for the largest Funko Pop collection, and in this episode, we're going to take a look at some new holiday-inspired products featuring the Grinch, brand new apparel and toys from the recently released Moana 2 movie, the newest collaborations in the sneaker world, and much more. So, let's get into it. 8 years ago, Disney introduced us all to the lovable voyager of the wind and sea, who found a place in the hearts of both kids and adults alike. And just in time for the recently released sequel, Moana 2, several brands have announced Moana-inspired collections of toys and apparel. Available on the Disney Store, LEGO has made a Moana Adventure canoe set with a removable deck and 4 characters. American Girl has an 18-inch Moana doll that comes with her oar, a plush Pua, and a Hey Hey toy whose eyes pop out when you squeeze it. That's awesome. And Posh Peanut rolled out an apparel collection for kids and adults to include a Moana-inspired twirl dress and mini backpack designs. Also, Box Lunch announced a Moana 2-inspired collection to include shirts, dresses, hats, pins, and more. And according to licensingsource.net, H&A has teamed up with Disney to create a collection of health and beauty gifts. The range includes Moana 2 bath fizzers, temporary tattoos, lip balm, a hair set, and shower products. Now, my family and I saw the movie Moana 2 Thanksgiving morning, and we all absolutely loved it. If you've seen the movie already, comment below. Would love to hear what you thought about the sequel. Now, I do want to spotlight some of my favorite Moana Funko Pops from the first movie. So I have most of the first ones laid out right here, but my very favorite ones, starting off with this version of Maui as a shark with a shark head. So in the first movie, he accidentally morphed into the shark head. So this is just a really cool pop. This was a spring convention exclusive several years ago. We also have the funny villain Tamatoa, the crab. So this is a really cool pop. It's got a lot of glitter on the back end side, really nicely designed and colorful. And of course, he's got those gross teeth. And then we have this sort of 2-pack. So this was a Moana with the water kind of following her direction, which is really cool how the water is a stand that connects to her feet and it kind of comes up. And this came with one of those coconut guys, Kakamora. Also, the animals from the first movie. So Hey Hey got his own full pop. So this was a exclusive, Comic-Con exclusive. And yes, it was full price, even though it was this tiny. But really cool that Hey Hey got his own pop. And then Pua, the pig, had his own kind of semi-little pop who came with the original Moana, which is this one right here. And finally, my favorite pop. I always go to the rides. The pop rides are my absolute favorite Funko Pop lines. So here is Moana with the Voyager flowers on, and she has her boat kind of sailing the sea. So really nicely done. These Funko rides just keep getting better. And my 3-year-old daughter and I actually did a Funko Pop on my other channel, the POPThusiast, where we broke down each of these and reviewed each of the Moana Pops in anticipation of the Moana 2. So I'll put the link below as well if you want to check that out. Next up, let's take a look at some of the latest from the sneaker and shoe world, a segment we call Footwear Fusions. Ground Up has announced a new ballet flat inspired by the new Wicked movie. These include a soft pink shoe with 3D gold butterflies for Glinda, and a black and purple shoe with silver rhinestone bows and embossed flying monkeys for Elphaba, available exclusively at Target. Next, Puma has teamed up with Scooby-Doo and Friends and LaMelo Ball from the Charlotte Hornets with a Mystery Machine-inspired sneaker. Ball's 4th signature Puma features a blue, green, and orange color scheme with hidden ball phrases throughout the design. Released on November 27th, the sneakers can be found at Foot Locker, Kids Foot Locker, Champ Sports, Puma.com, and the Puma flagship store. Also, a previously sold out drop by Puma, their One Piece, the anime-inspired suede collection is back with a second release. Each of the 4 emperors have their own colorways to include Luffy, Buggy, Blackbeard, and Shanks. In addition to their trademark colors, the upper of each shoe has additional detailing reflecting the characters. So now's your chance to pick those up if you missed out on the first drop. And just in time for the holiday season, the iconic Nike Ep.6 GRINCH is returning, this time with a cleated makeover for the NFL gridiron. The Nike Vapor Edge Ep.6 GRINCH will sport the Christmas-themed green apple, black, red, and hint of yellow colors, accented by bold black swooshes and crimson red Kobe Kobe logos on the tongues. Kobe Bryant debuted the Ep.6 GRINCH shoe on Christmas Day 2010, and they were re-released again in 2020, so this is the third time this is happening. And speaking of everyone's favorite holiday grump, several brands announced new Grinch collections for the holiday season. Krispy Kreme will be featuring an assortment of limited edition Grinch-inspired donuts with various toppings and flavors. Jemmy announced a collection of Grinch holiday decorations available exclusively at Walmart to include several air-blown inflatables such as a 5-foot Grinch in pajamas, Max wearing a scarf, Cindy Lou Who in pink, and a 10.5-foot plush Grinch, in addition to both indoor and outdoor decor and lighting, and multiple blow molds. And coming to a gaming system near you, Outright Games, in collaboration with Dr. Seuss Enterprises, have launched a special holiday edition of the 2023 game The Grinch Christmas Adventures, which includes 4 collectible postcards featuring new artwork inspired by original Dr. Seuss illustrations. The holiday edition can be purchased for Xbox One, PlayStations 4 and 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Now, in honor of the beloved Dr. Seuss story, we're going to take a look at all the Grinch Funko Pops that I have here, both from the Funko book series and from the animated movie. So first up, from the book series, we have the regular Grinch in the Santa suit and hat, and they made several versions of this mold. The regular version, a flocked or furry, so he's actually furry here, version with him holding a turkey, a Snow White version of this mold, and a regular flocked version of this mold in the same pose. Now they also made the dog Max with the reindeer antler on his head. I believe there was a flock version of Max with Go Calendar and Toys, which I did not pick that one up. And from the animated movie that came out a handful of years ago, we have the animated version of the Grinch, grumping it up. And of course, Max. We get a Cindy Lou Who pop. Very cute. And then some variants of the Grinch, one in his underwear holding a cup of coffee, a child version where it all started for the Grinch, and then another grumpy version with him and a red and white scarf. In other holiday news, the Elf on the Shelf has teamed up with Pillsbury to expand their line of baking products with 6 new mixes and frostings. The mixes include a red and white vanilla cake, marshmallow swirl fudge brownie, and a snickerdoodle cookie, and the frostings include whipped hot cocoa, whipped peppermint vanilla, and a version of peppermint candy cane sprinkles. Some of these products will be available exclusively at Walmart and only while supplies last. Also, BBC Studios, in collaboration with Ludo Studio, announced 2 new Bluey book reads for the holiday season. Christmas Eve with Veranda Santa, a story about Bluey's dad playing a game with the kids to teach them patience and how not to peek for presents, is now on the official Bluey YouTube channel and website, read by Australian stand-up comedian Adam Hills. The second story, Christmas Swim, read by Australia Olympic medal winning swimmer Ian Thorpe, about the family taking a swim on Christmas Day, goes live on December 1st. Series 1 of Bluey book reads had over 75 million views, with the stories being published by Penguin Random House. Also, the dog brand Bark has announced a collaboration with Disney's The Muppet Christmas Carol for a themed Bark Box and a Super Chewer dog toy. Included for Bark Box subscribers are several plush dog toys, a tossable Gonzo, a crinkle stuffed Kermit, a Marley and Gnarly chain on a tuggable t-shirt rope, and Fozziwig with a rubber chicken. The theme collection is available now for current and new Bark Box subscribers while supplies last. And finally, a few other notable collaborations to mention. In celebration of the 10th anniversary of Disney's Big Hero 6, Box Lunch has announced a new apparel collection. This assortment includes over 30 items from apparel, bags, home goods, and accessories, inspired by the lovable Baymax and friends. And in case you wanted your home to smell like fried chicken, the Colonel's got you covered, as KFC has partnered with Homesick Candles to produce a line of KFC-scented items for your home. Included in the collection is a bucket of chicken-scented candle, a buttery biscuit-scented candle, and a bucket of chicken car freshener. Good. Wait, I think that's another product. And for the fans of The Dark Knight, the lifestyle brand and retailer Kith has teamed up with DC Comics to create an awesome lineup of Batman-inspired apparel to include varsity jackets, hoodies, and knitwear, available now at kith.com. And I think my favorite out of the bunch that I saw was this animated series jacket of Batman. That's super awesome. So that's it for this episode of OG's News. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for future video alerts. Thanks again to our sponsor, Iggy's, and thank you for watching. We will see you next time.